Check. Testing, testing. Check. Where is it echoing from? What the hell? Hold up. Hello. Oh, my laptop. I am stupid. I am stupid. Switch off everything. Anyway, we're back. It's time for another one. And we just had the Dutch Grand Prix in Formula One this past weekend. So I thought might as well. And coincidentally, entirely an absolute coincidence, that even I will be driving the Dutch Grand Prix this weekend in my F126 driver career mode while I'm driving as Liam Lawson for the Visa Cash App Racing Bulls. I hope my this setting is set to chat setting is set to all people and not subscriber only. I don't know how this works and I don't know how to change it. I'm an absolute noob. I desperately need like somebody to tell me this shit. Participant and more only. Okay, got it. Participant mode is anyone, so I'm guessing anybody and everybody can chat. I have launched the game in the background. I hope. Yes, I have. My Moza app is set. I just need to connect my wheel. Little unboxing. I keep it because there's a lot of dust and a lot of clutter that happens around. So I have to keep it in these dust bags. Unfortunately, I couldn't carry. I mean, I didn't. I don't know. This is one thing that I didn't get the dust bag. So I'm guessing Moza does give you a dust bag with your this thing when you get the wheel and everything. But a friend of mine got the wheel for me from the US. So he couldn't bring the entire box. I just got this wheel. That's it. So I don't know uh if there was a dust bag ever in it. Hence I'm just stuck with this. We'll make do, and that's why I ordered another dust bag, cover, dust bag, whatever you want to call it, so that I can also keep my ES wheel in it. I am supposed to also record a video that I have had in my mind for a while now. So which I'll do probably on the weekend, Saturday, because tomorrow is a festival day. I'll try tomorrow as well. I think I can stream tomorrow possibly, and I'll see if I can stream Forza tomorrow. Should be fun. Let's just enable the wheel and see the startup sequence. It's absolutely beautiful when the wheel starts up. She said, "Hola, como ta?" She said, "Konnichiwa." She said, "Pardon my French." I said, "Bonjour, madame." And she said, "I'm okay." And I'm okay. No matter where I go, I want to know. Hola, como ta? She said, "Konnichiwa." Let's switch. Game audio is good. My audio is good. I'm monitoring everything. So hopefully everything works well. Driver career. Oh, wait, before driver career and shit, what I really need to do is go into time trials and do a few laps around ZANDVOORT, because there is no way we'll keep the equal performance off. We'll try driving the RV itself. Where is ZANDVOORT? ZANDVOORT. Vote and vote and So now I still haven't mapped the buttons entirely and properly, so I don't know what a lot of my buttons do. Hence, I'm using a controller and my keyboard on and off to navigate through the whole this thing. I just hope my settings and everything on the wheel are proper and clear. That right. Okay. These are a few warm-up laps because I haven't driven the. I think my wheels is on. No, it's on 300. Then why does it feel so weird? I need to get a few good lap times and just get to grips with the car. Like certain corners that we used to take a flat out in the previous generation of the game, I don't think we can do anymore. So, like this one. What's up, Sohail? Welcome in. Hello, how's it going? You're right in time because I just finished with my preamble of yapping and we just got into a little bit of a warm up. Nothing, just had a long day at work. But still got done relatively quite early as opposed to my regular days. And tomorrow is a holiday, as is Saturday and Sunday, a very long weekend. And since I had the time, I decided why not. Yeah, I finished my yapping. I don't think you missed out on anything major. I don't exactly remember your job profile, but I don't think you would have gotten, like, you generally get a lot of holidays, do you? Other than your weekly offs? Am I right or am I wrong? Get too much acceleration. But still, we are about 5 tenths up on our previous lap time, which is quite good. Which means the pace is there, but 113 on 113 roster based 12-hour shifts. Oh. But do you get like 2 days off? 2 days a week, do you get holidays? A little too much of the curve. But the exit was good. Had I not taken the curve, the exit would have been quite good. We are up 2 tenths. This was beautiful. This turn and apex was absolutely beautiful. I'm 7 tenths up. 8 tenths. The lap that I messed up, that is the lap that I'm gaining the most. It's so stupid. 8.5 tenths. I'll break into the 112s. I think I break a little too early. Way too early. Hence I lost the 110. It's 1 day morning shift, then I get 24 hours. Okay, I'll read that in a moment. Day morning shift, then I get 24 hours rest, then I get ready. So basically, oh, okay. Now I get it. This is where I lost the 110, so I gained about 2.5 tenths by being on point. Now we just got to maintain this and try and gain a little bit more through the next sections as well and keep a good lap time. We did go purple through the first sector, which is good. Managed to take that one particular turn flat out. We're up by 5.5 tenths. This is just the warm-up. After this, I'll be getting into the whole career mode and race again, because in this generation of cars and everything, I haven't driven a lot, so I really don't know how to make the best use of this car and the track and everything. Hence, I'm just warming up a bit, possibly even getting a good setup. No, are you serious? Oh my god, I got distracted. I did a 111. Holy shit. Shit, bro. Wait. Okay. I'm getting texts in the background. How else? What's up? Have you been streaming? I believe you were streaming the other day, right? Hey, Aswin, what's up? My bro, Su, welcome in. We're just warming up for the Dutch Grand Prix. Fuck this shit, bro. Seriously. Every 2 alternative days. Oh, that's good. That's actually really good. You know, the fact that you're still being very consistent and very dedicated. I could learn a thing or two from you, but I don't think I will. How's it going, Ashwin? What's been happening? How was this week? And do you have a long weekend? Or will you be working tomorrow and then raging on Saturdays and Sundays? That's a good exit. I felt the car had the traction, hence I pushed more than of the consistency. It's actually very nice, man. Keep it up, man. Seriously. Keep up the good work. Stay dedicated. I'm sure it will pay off. In one way or the other. The occasion for tomorrow is Raksha Bandhan. Rakhi. The 111.8 doesn't seem too bad, does it? But as far as I remember, Norris did a 110.2 or something as the pole lap, if I'm not mistaken. And let's see what the world timings are. 1-0. What the fuck? I'm off by 3. What? What? The Twitch is kind of active too. That's great, bro. I have absolutely deserted. I have deserted my Twitch. I don't even know if my Twitch account still exists. Working on follows. Yeah, that's great. Subs will activate after a while. Yes. Took me also a while to get subscriptions active, gain that following, and whatever. But oh well. So even if the 108 lap times that people have put in are, let's say, hackers or whatever, or modders, still, I mean, the fastest, the world record would be somebody from the F1 esports era and doing a 109, and I'm still 2 seconds off of them, so... Sliding through the corner just gained me a 10th. How? What is this game, bro? I slid through the corner and I gained 1/10. I lost a 10 through the chicane. Tokyo Drift. Fast and Furious. Drift. Try Twitch collab. I think Twitch collab also has some sort of restrictions, right? You need to complete a set of requirements to get that enabled. Ashwin, how are these laps looking to you? Operator. Couple of seconds quicker than me. No, but I'm just talking about generally how are they looking? Are they looking as if like the car is absolutely on rails and I'm pushing to my best? Or is it looking very normal, like, yeah, okay, just another guy trying to drive around? Is it looking slow? I generally feel slow in these cars, but I guess it's because of the cars rather than my pace. Of course, my pace has also taken a hit. I'm old, I'm Unk status now. I'm basically Alonso. Losing a bit due to over-revving. Sector 2. Okay, copy. Let's see. Let's see, let's try and minimize the over revving through sector 2. Oh, frack. I tried to minimize this revving by lifting a bit and I messed it up entirely. But I think we're good to go with this. This is a good enough of a warm-up that can possibly help me push a bit. Dutch. We go Dutch. Am I faster than Beaver? No, what the frack? Not faster than Beaver. We'll grind time trials some other day. I don't wanna bore you guys with this. Looks like good race pace style now. Copy. I installed Crew Chief, but I don't think Crew Chief works very well with the F1 game. Ashwin, I think this is a banger of a time for you to capitalize on this and introduce something of a Crew Chief but dedicated to F1 games. It would be crazy. Like, and if by chance you can score some AI models or whatever from and use like GP's voice, or we'll chat with this account for now. All right. No worries. As long as it is subscribed, I don't mind. Okay. What was I saying? I forgot. Yeah, Ashwin, this is the right time for you to make something like Crew Chief. Have the voice models of GP Lambiese, Peter Bonington, probably अपना और कौन है? Brian Bodzey. All these race engineers, you have them, have their voice models integrated somehow if you can. If not, then it's okay. But it would be amazing if you can do that for Formula One. Adami, of course, Adami. I forgot Adami. R&D. I don't have the money for any R&D. Let's have a look at my vehicle condition. And yes, Adami and all that. Burnt out from PNG. No, I mean now as in not not immediately. I'm not saying that you start working right now itself, but in general, whenever you feel like getting back to this stuff, you can possibly explore that option. I mean, it just seems like an amazing option to me. I don't know if Crew Chief will work with F125 6 because the last support that it shows in the app is F123. Now I don't have F123 or I'm on a certain downloaded, but start Crew Chief auto detect active. Remind me later. So I so if I F1 2023 also it only has a spotter, nothing much. In Assetto and everything, it gives like proper feedback, it abuses and shit also, which is really fun to listen to. It would be an amazing addition to the stream. Yeah, I don't think it's working. There's no auto detect option in this anyway. Exactly, bro. You know what it is. And how fun would it be to have something like that on board with you when you're streaming? So Sohail, basically, you know how there are race engineers in any motor racing this thing, right? In any motor racing discipline, you've got a race engineer that is talking to the driver, telling the driver, do this, do that. This is how it looks. This is how it doesn't look. It's good. It's bad, etc., etc. Oh, you got a sprint of. Holy. Oh boy. Um, I'm already tired on thinking about the sprint sum. So imagine me having a full blown altercation with my race engineer on stream.
Of ZANDVOORT is a unique challenge for our drivers today, and they'll be hoping to make the most of this free practice. A very warm welcome to you all.
So
okay,
fun. Yeah, as I was saying, so it's basically you just heard him saying radio check. That's a race engineer.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
There's this application called Crew Chief, which is basically an external race engineer for your racing simulator, whatever game you play. And it just keeps telling you stuff in it. Like, okay, there's a car on your right, car on your left. You can push last lap, this was your lap time and stuff. And then there is this option to enable in which you can basically, it acts like a real person. Not even a real person, but a person who's just, I don't know what, and starts abusing you. Which is really fun. Like if you'll ask him, what was my lap time, he will just say, shut up, drive fast. And in those moments, you're so focused and so dedicated to all of this that you just don't even realize, and it's like you want to flip out entirely, which is really fun. That would make some amazing content for the stream, in my opinion. Or even in general, I can just record with Crew Chief. Record content with Crew Chief. I just want to get these practice programs done as nicely as possible and as perfectly as possible without damaging my tires or anything, because I really I need the resource points for development. I initially actually planned on playing Forza as well, right? You know, because it's Thursday, they just updated the playlist and there's new shit happening in Forza. So I thought of playing Forza, but then I thought कि what time ho jayega, and switching games and shit in the middle won't be very good. So I just stuck with
and that was a
F1
really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done. Nice one. Okay, reminder, a neat way to recharge the batteries by lifting at certain points when you feel you can, and by gentle braking.
Did I tell you I got a cockpit, Ashwin? I don't think I mentioned it, right? I got a cockpit and get to set it up, and I intend on getting an R12 very soon, and possibly a new set of pedals along with it. All of these are plans, they are pipe dreams for now. Oh, another Tokyo Drift moment for us. I got a used rig, a VRH1 something, an old aluminum profile rig.
Program
it shifts. What the fuck? Made from this from Delhi, MIR rigs, very solid. Bro, I've been seeing so many of these people now coming out with dedicated aluminum sim racing rigs and all. Like so many of them. You've got another IND racing or something of that sort. You got Simforge is or somebody another one starting with Sim, which is again India based and everything. Like so many of them now. Everybody is just doing rigs, nothing else. They're not selling peripherals, they're not selling devices, wheelbases, anything. It's just dedicated aluminum rigs. Makes me wonder about the industry. Supposed to manage tire wear. Okay, it's only 18% of tire wear, which is not too bad. IRL, they take the high line. Yeah, I know, but it's practically impossible to take the high line in the F1 game, you know. I've been trying to do that since, I don't know which F1, I think 2022, 23. And it's just impossible because the moment you start taking the high line, you start losing time instead of gaining in this particular game at least. So makes no sense to take the high line. However, this lap, let's give it a try. It's not impossible, it's possible to do, but it's just I'm gonna have to be very, very precise with it. I'm gonna have to carry a lot of speed into the corner to take that high line. See, I went onto the tarmac or went onto the paint and I lost so much time. Obviously, I didn't take the high line correctly. I think my entry had to be a lot more wider than what it was for that high line to work. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is kind of stupid. And unfortunately, the other games like ZANDVOORT and stuff, they don't have as many options as you would want in order to make entertaining content. I mean, they do, but at the same time, they do not. You get what I mean? And I know you're going to suggest AMS2. I am sorry, I'm not downloading 100 gigs. I do not have the space. My Forza 6 is now 170 gigs if I'm not wrong. Getting sleepy while driving, damn. And if let's say this were a few years ago, I might have been like, you know, screw it, let's get an SSD and add another 1 terabyte of space into the system. But the way the prices have been soaring and have continued to soar, I cannot, I mean, at this point, even I cannot afford an external hard drive or an SSD or even a SATA SSD for that matter. Because I actually have one SATA SSD in my PC and one is a normal Nvme. All right, let's do one quick lap on a set of softs with minimal fuel to see how do we hold up in terms of pace. Get an estimate of how well are we going to get screwed in sprint qualifying and in the subsequent qualifying session as well. Races we can somehow cover up because we've got very good race pace, and for some reason the AI does not, which I will never understand. It is what it is. So I'm not particularly worried about the race, but qualifying, yes, I'm absolutely worried. We've scored 2 points so far in the season, and this is like possibly the 5th race of the season or something. So 5 races having scored 2 points.
We've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Engineer quiet.
Copy.
You're gonna have to tell me about the battery usage also over here because I really have no clue on how to utilize my battery around these tracks. Oh boy, the grass. What's my rewind button? How? Wait. The next career race as well. I think I'm overheating my rear tires. Because I'm actually using a time trial setup. So maybe that is the reason my tire temps are shooting up. At least the surface. 1:11.4. This is pretty much the same pace that I had in time trials. I struggle with rear lock. I can't drive below 57 bias in the new cars. Yeah, could be an issue with the rear lock as well. That is something that I did not think of earlier. But we'll get to know in the race itself now. अब रेस में ही पता चलेगा कि क्या हो रहा है. Is it rear lock? I'll increase the brake bias from the thumb rotary that I have, thumb encoder over here.
And that's
because now I have control of my traction, my differential, my ABS, my brake bias, my engine mode, all of it on my steering wheel, which is fun. No, I have kept the wheel bone dry for now. I really don't know what should I set it up with. I have the sticker sheet right next to me. It's like right here, an arm's length away. Seems like an alien language. See, this is the sheet that I got with the manual, with the stickers and the plucker, tweezer, whatever you want to call it, to apply the stickers. So basically, Joe, yeah, I can't even show it to you guys. I can't even detach the wheel. So the wheel, can I? If I detach my wheel in the middle of this while the wheelbase is active, it's okay, right? No issues. It won't create any problems. Can I? So what I was saying is, Sohail, should recalibrate? Yeah, it will recalibrate. Okay, something happened, but it's okay. This is basically the wheel. You can see over here. And if you can see these things, this, 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 and this thing. Okay, these are called thumb encoders. These are called thumb encoders, if I'm not wrong. And these these black knobs, these are called rotaries. I hope I'm correct. I don't know this. So you've got thumb encoders and rotaries. Oh, you're smart. You're smarter than I am, so really. What a man. What a man. So as I was saying over here, what the fuck am I doing? Okay, this thing, one, ABS, over here brake traction control, then brake bias, differential. Ouch. So these are called thumb encoders. And then the black ones over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 of these. So mic, I guess it worked. What? Don't tell me mic को कुछ हो गया भाई. So what these do essentially is that these help you adjust the settings and change the settings of your car while you're driving on the fly. You don't have to stop your car. You don't have to pay too much attention. You can just click once, you can turn it once, and you can change settings. So that is what I was telling him, that I can actually switch it up while driving because of the options that I have available on my wheel now. So many buttons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 buttons, 1, 2, 3, 4 thumb encoders, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 rotaries, and 2 joysticks with pressable buttons and whatnot, which are again movable, pressable, everything. And it's absolutely mental. And the money I paid for it is
it's fast and it's
on
furious
point.
And it's sprint qualifying.
Absolutely
Slightly
worth it in my
shorter than
opinion.
the Grand Prix format, but time to see
And I'm
who's gonna
kind
be
of
on
glad
pole
that I
for our
bought
sprint
this
to come.
instead of the FSR2. You know, Ashwin, I was actually going to plan for the FSR2. I was actually ready to get the FSR2, but went against it.
Radio check,
Those
please.
are absolutely
Radio
for
check.
the win, bro. Absolutely. Tire temps, let's increase them a bit. Thoda bahut I'll need. Is this the KS? This is the KS Pro, the newer variant of the KS. So yes, you're right in part. Are you not able to use? I can. See, I pressed one button to pause. Now I'm using to navigate. You went with a budget wheel? Wait, which wheel did you get? When did you get? What the hell? It's just, I don't remember all the mappings yet, Ashwin. Because I've played on the ES wheel for so long and it's been so easy to use. PXN? Oh, you got the PXN? What the hell? When? No, holy shit! I had no clue about this. Better late than never, but congratulations, man. It's crazy. I hope you're not using the PXN to play Asphalt Legends and whatever.
Push down to P17.
Engineer quiet.
Confirmed.
Cam yet. Did you see that? Ashwin, did you see that? I did a 110. Okay. What the hell is Ocon doing there in P3 along with me? What the hell is Science doing in P5? What the fuck? Sometimes BeamNG, Assetto, Forza. I'm so glad that you're playing these games so well, honestly. I am so... How am I faster than the Mercedes of Russell? Ocon is a polar bear. How I'm 4/10 off. I'm 4/10 off of pole position. I'm fastest in the first sector. Okay, now what the fuck? What is Lance Stroll doing there? Oh my god. Okay, let's take a gamble, Ashwin. Ashwin and Zoe, let's take a gamble. Do we go out for another lap and try to secure our position in the top 4 or 5, whatever? Or do we just gamble and skip the session and see? Okay, I'm already down to 4. What the fuck is Albon doing there, fam? What is up with Williams and Haas and Lance Stroll? What? Oh boy. So my this thing was ki either we go out for another lap and try to secure our position, etc., or we skip it. Go for it. Okay, copy. We'll try and do 2 laps. We should have enough time for 2 laps. So okay, Ashwin, if you were in my position, this I'm talking about the stickers of the wheel. Okay, what would you do? What stickers would you place on them? Would you place numbers on them, or would you place like proper pit limiter, neutral, and radio and whatnot? Would you place those numbers? Those stickers, sorry, what am I saying? Those numbers. Let's have a look. Okay, tires are good enough, but my ICE is not. We're already up to 47% in ice wear. I'm losing my engines like rapidly, man. Now I get it why Alonso is so pissed off with Honda. Granted, these are Ford RBPT engines or whatever, but still. TC plus minus. What the hell? TC plus minus, ABS also minus 6 stickers and driver number on top. Send me a picture of it, Moza. Let me have a look. I don't need the TC plus minus stickers. I don't need ABS plus minus stickers. What the How did my brake bias move down to 50? What the hell did I do? I think I'm gonna abort this lap because I'm down of half a second already. We're gonna have to go very slow. Go drifter. That wasn't drifting, that was me locking my rear tires and spinning around. So, let's say spinala. Tire conditions are pretty good. My brake bias is good to go now. We'll have to slow down a lot. Wait for these guys to complete. Some donuts. I can't do donuts right now. Fuck. Go for another lap, yes. I just need some space on the track. Just cola pinto doing right on my ass now. It's gonna get such a massive slipstream. Try and break the toe a little bit. I don't seem to be gaining too much. No, are you serious? Come on. Nah, bro. At least touch the curve on the egg. What is happening? Is it tire temps? Tire temps seem to be working well enough. How did I screw this up, fam? What? What did you just do, Sohail? Holy shit! Okay, I'm gonna do donuts for you then. How do I change my fucking camera with this? What the fuck? I got disqualified. Bro, no. No. We can't do this. I can't get disqualified. Do I need it? No! Bro! Holy fuck. I was like P4, fam. Oh, Sohail, the timing of that thing was so wrong. It was so bad. No, I mean, really, thank you, appreciate it. But still, fam. You. The curve was. This is so not right. I swear that is so not right. No, I mean, don't take it back, fam, but you just cost me a bloody race scoring, this point scoring race, fam. Okay, let's vote. I call for a restart of the session. I should get another chance to make my positions up. Ashwin, what do you say? Sohail's calling the MVP now. Fair. Alright, Sohail. I was trying to be democratic, but he's basically handed the power of my stream. Restart indeed. Thank goodness. But now I don't know if I'll be able to pull in a lap time like that, like the one that I did before. Let's see if I can pull in another lap time. I need a 110.2-ish something. You're not expecting the bank to accept that low key. Somehow, why you not get paid from your job? Alright, let's lock in. Bottle app is a scam, by the way. We'll talk about it being a scam in a moment after I'm able to secure a good position in this qualifying session. I didn't go purple in the first sector this time around. I don't know if I'm getting a toe from Bottleetto or no. 10.3. Okay, I'm probably a tenth slower than my previous lap time. Hot lap more okay. Scam, by the way, is the same as medium but with excess power traction zone. Spin out or overheat the rear. Oh. So I should actively switch between boost and none or medium, depending on the stint I'm doing. The 10.3 is also a banger of a lap time in my opinion. Medium plus boost, okay, copy. It should help me stay in the top 7, top 8, which should again then help me during my race to secure possibly a P4, P5 finish and score some good points for the team and the championship for myself as well, and then hoping that I can do better in the main race and qualifying, for which I might have to take another engine and hopefully no penalty yet. We'll go for another lap right now itself. We won't wait for the second half of the session. We have enough fuel. Okay, I think this is good enough, right? Provisional P4, expecting myself to be in the top 7, top 8. But I think the medium this thing, deployment mode, wasn't really. I think if I would have kept it at hot lap, I would have been able to push. What am I doing? I would have been able to push a lot more and possibly gain time, because then I think I lost a lot of time on corner exits because I didn't have that additional power available to deploy during that time. Let's see, when are these people leaving? When the AI starts to exit the pits, that's when I will as well. Every fucking driver, get out of my way. I'm Liam Lawson. You're jealous that I'm quicker. Here's my middle finger, Liam Lawson. I'm Liam Lawson. You can idly manually press boost when you're confident with traction with hot lab, which keeps an auto value extends some threshold. Yeah, I'm aware of that, but then that kind of does help, in my opinion. Obviously, we both could be right, could be wrong. However, we'll have to wait and watch and see. So this lap I'll try with hot lap mode and see if it makes it any better. It probably wouldn't, because now my tires are pretty much down the drains, to say the least, and they probably won't have enough traction for the car to deal with. What was Bottas doing? He just stopped in the middle. Oh, what the fuck is Cola Pinto doing? If I get a Bro, Monza, I seriously have no clue. The next race I believe is Monza on my calendar. Yes, Cola Pinto is in the Aston because Lance moved to Ferrari. Lewis has retired. See, with hot lap mode, I gained a 10th and a half right on corner exits. And then I lost it because I was yapping. For sure, what the tifosi possibly. I messed that lap up entirely. I think again the hot lap mode is situational in my opinion. So at the right times when I'm pushing, let's say if I'm trying to match a delta, if I'm trying to close a gap, who won season 1? Leclerc won the Drivers' Championship and McLaren won the Constructors.
Qualifying, plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend, so we'll see you all tomorrow.
Currently, again, it's McLaren and Lando at the top. The last championship was very close. It was like, before the final race, there was like a 5-point difference between the top 4. And I was like P5 or P6 in the championship, which is very good for me. The only championship that Leclerc is winning is possibly in the game. You think Ferrari will have what it takes to have a good session at Monza? Shall we head into the sprint race, lads? Are we prepped? Are we good to go? He was sleeping on. What's the time? It's just 11. Hammer time. Okay, copy. It's time for Liam Lawson. I just wonder how's it gonna feel to sit in the actual cockpit and race. Because this is also more or less like a bucket seat, like a racing seat. And the actual cockpit is fun. And what are your views or what's your opinion about the SRP 2 pedals? Have you seen them? What's the
So
mic,
it's
by
all
the
about
way?
speed in today's sprint. Not
That's a
very many laps
Fifine
and no
microphone.
chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here
Fifine.
today has the raw skill to take them to the top?
I don't know the model number or whatever, but I know the brand.
ZANDVOORT circuit has 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout the 2.6-mile lap.
You have the same mic. Yeah, even
Off
I
the
saw
back
it
of a
off
fantastic qualifying
someone's
session,
stream and
it's
then
time
bought
to
it.
see how our starting
I was
grid looks for
initially
today's
going to go
sprint.
for the HyperX.
Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday.
Oh, it's a
and
Papaya
he'll
1
start from
2.
pole position.
Crazy.
And Oscar Piastri
Let's see the grid.
completes the
I
front
don't know
row.
exactly what it
Looking
is.
at the rest of today's
I believe
grid,
third is
we have
Verstappen or somebody.
Stroll,
What is
Verstappen,
Lance Stroll doing
Carlos
in third,
Sainz,
man? Oh my
and
god.
Lawson,
What is
Albon,
Sainz doing in fifth?
Behrman,
What the fuck?
Hadja, and George Russell.
What's wrong with the Mercedes?
Antonelli, Lindblad,
Have both of them taken like a grid
Charles
penalty or
Leclerc,
something?
and
What is
Perez,
Leclerc doing?
Bottas,
And how are the
Colapinto,
Cadillacs in P14,
Pierre
15?
Gasly, and Gabriel Bortoletto.
Cadillacs are supposed to be
Ocon,
dead last in it.
Alonso, Hulkenberg, and Victor Martins rounds off the grid. And with
What is this
preparations
grid?
almost complete, let's head
Holy
trackside.
shit.
And joining me in the commentary box this afternoon.
Okay, mate. Radio check, please.
Wait,
Radio
okay,
check.
soft tires or medium tires, Ashwin? We got 6 laps. I think
Okay,
the
here we
soft
go.
tires
I
can
know
do 6
what you
laps,
can
right?
do. Don't let me down.
Let's have a look at race director once. Lando is on mediums. Verstappen is on mediums. Currently, I'm on mediums. Not a lot of medium runners. What shall we do? What shall we do? Time trial setup also, right? Yes, maybe mediums. Okay, copy. You're my race engineer. This is your gamble, not mine. Okay, my job is just to drive. So I'm driving based on whatever you guys are telling me in the chat. Okay, we good to go? Shall we? Spoken like a goatson. Because I am. Okay, let's lock in, guys. Vamos. The race starts are actually kind of horrible, but still better. Verstappen got swallowed in his own GP. Okay, Sainz gonna set us off, as is Piastri. And what is Stroll doing in P1? He overtook both the Aston, both the Papaya. What the fuck? Bro, I cannot. if Stroll can lead this Grand Prix, then I can win this Grand Prix, honestly. And he can buy a championship by the looks of it, indeed. I'm going to have to be very careful with my throttle application in Sector 2, because I believe I'm heating up the tires and I'm losing the res regardless of my brake bias.
Okay, so overtake is active. Overtake mode active. You're going to get more power from the hybrid system. You know how it works. Just use boost on the next long straight to get your way past.
Oh boy.
Okay, overtake enabled.
Fewer updates.
Got that confirmed.
Oh, slide! I was gonna say signs is sliding. Instead, I said slimes, which is a good nickname for a sliding sign. I'm gonna have to push and make these moves now, huh? It's one of those lucky moments where I mix it up well. Okay, Lando. Oh, that's Piastri that's gone for the race lead. Sainz is still stuck behind his best friend.
Boost mode is available now.
Oh, Albon over to Verstappen. Crazy. Crazy once. Wait, what reference is that? Why do I not remember it? I remember it, but I don't recall it. Or the vice versa. Gonna have to make this move stick.
Gap to your teammate behind.
1 second, I'll see
3.5 seconds.
Sainz crashed into Albon. Else Vowels apologizing to Sainz for that. He's basically given up on this F1 season, you know. Even though Mercedes is on top, my team, the one I support, have been supporting and whatnot. But because of the regulations and the racing overall, it's just I've given up on it, man. Also, did you see the F3 conducted a practice session at the Mudring a couple of days ago, and apparently there were 19 red flags. Sainz and Stroll are in a battle. This is my chance. Exactly. Oh, that was such an ambitious send. Did I make it stick? Almost. Oh boy. Oh, what a fucking move. Gets in there, Lawson. That was such a Verstappen-esque move.
Okay, gap ahead. 1.6 seconds.
How am I going to defend? I made the move, but now what? Well, technically, this is the penultimate lap already. I have to deploy everything I've got.
The final lap of the race. Final lap.
I just gotta defend for the remainder of this lap. And we're good to go. That would be a podium in a sprint race, which should be absolutely mental because I don't know what has happened in this race. Verstappen lost like 6 positions. Stroll was battling for the podium, for the win rather. And Sainz is in P4 along with Albon in P6. I don't know what is the Williams feeding their drivers and their cars. Oh boy. We're almost at the end of this sprint race. A couple more corners to go. While Norris wins and Piastri makes it a Papaya 1-2,
Yes,
but
mate,
it's
I'll take that. Well
Liam
done. We're
Goldson.
really happy with the podium down here, so well
I'm
done.
Liam Lawson.
Yes.
I'm Liam Lawson.
Hard work.
Scoring our first podium and a good chunk of points in a sprint race. Oh my god.
So with the
Really is.
sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying. And of course, the
I want to watch the dive bomb on any night races. I think there should be Qatar. There should be. I believe I've added Singapore as well. Yeah, I think this is the point where I put in the dive bomb. Do I? No. Did Max get any damage in lap 1? I don't know. I'll have to check. Once we get to my dive bomb, no, which is here. Oh, look at this! This was beautiful. This was actually beautiful. And it was well done by all three. I don't know how to close in. Like this is... How do I go into photo mode? Wait. But which part of it? Which part? Where should I take the photo? Here? At the apex? Here? Or a little ahead? When... Or somewhere around here. Like when all three of us... Here? Let me know where. Slow mode, full cinematic indeed. Okay, so we're moving towards the apex now, as you can see. This is how... I think here, this is the best point to take the picture, right? This is where technically we are lined up. How do I go into photo mode now? Oh. Might you ever seen in Gran Turismo? The movie? Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're talking about a scene, it's gotta be... One more. One more. One more. Then one more. And another one. The visuals any closing. Ah, yes. Now I get what you're talking about. Wait, we can change the time of day and shit? Oh, bro, I didn't know this. There's only like dry shit. I had no clue this shit could be done. Evening, but evening would make it too dull. Now at least it's bright enough for all three cars to be nicely visible and shit. Sports is in the game. Possibly the only good thing that they've done for the game, you know. Only if they'd let me override the weather to like a wet scene or something, it would have been even crazier. Imagine this in the wet, like proper rains and shit. Yeah, but it also makes it darker if you see this. Because there is not a lot of like if it were dark but like a part of the sun was there on them and shit like that, then it would have been amazing. But since that isn't, it makes it a tad bit dull in my opinion. How do I enable the grid? Is there a way to enable the grid? Can I not have a logo? Like, why the fuck do I need to have a logo? So the image needs to be such that at least can you make it sunny and late evening? Okay. It's so there are only these three options: clear, light cloud, and overcast. Overcast is somehow making it brighter when I'm at 6:30 in the evening. So Forza 6 photo editor also, it's amazing. Forza editor is one-sided, no competition. I think we spent enough time in this. I think this should be good enough, right? We've taken enough images. I think it's time we move on to the next session. Every fucking driver, get out of my way. I'm Liam Lawson. I'm Liam Lawson. I'm jealous that I'm quicker. Here's my middle finger, Liam Lawson. I'm Liam Lawson. I do it all the time, bro. Japan was like a dream destination for Forza. The cars are actually very well done, and thank God, the game is optimized enough that it can run on my stupid 4060 as well. Okay, so we can use. No, I think we should switch our engine already. Yeah, it's beautifully optimized, the game.
Just look
All
at
right.
that sea of orange.
We're
No
heading
surprises
into
if I tell you We're here in Holland.
While this
At
preamble
Zandvoort
plays, I'm going to
for
take a
the Max
short
Verstappen
refresher,
celebration
stretch out a bit,
party.
and join back.
It's a quick track
So
and
just a second.
perfect for high speeds, high stakes qualifying. Welcome along to the Dutch Grand Prix qualifying day.
Radio check, radio check.
Yeah, copy, loud and clear.
I hope I'm not visible. Okay, Ashwin, what should be a strat? What should we aim for? It's a ghost. You know, I've started playing Call of Duty, the mobile version of the game with my friends, and it's been crazy. We've been grinding like mad. We've been playing it daily. We like grinded, ranked, and gone where I have no clue, man. We spent so much time on it. COD M, yes, COD Mobile, COD M, however you call it. We had thought PUBG initially, but then PUBG only has like the battle royale, right? Like you have to sit for 30 minutes per game. COD M has smaller games like the multiplayer, which you can get done in 10 minutes as well. So that way I felt it's better, it's easier for us as well. Weather report? Weather report.
Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected. We've dropped to P17, P17. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
Engineer quiet.
Okay, copy that.
Come on, Albon, be a good rival. Give me a toe all the way down the pitch straight so I can get a better lap time than you. .2 currently P6 is good enough. Okay, wait, I forgot. Just a second. This little thing. I had it 3D printed from a friend. I'd actually asked him to give me all 24 tracks, but then I didn't know where to put it up, and I constantly keep changing rooms, keep changing places. Like not places, but generally I keep changing rooms. So it made no sense for me to actually get all of them. Hence I just got Silverstone because my favorite track, I consider it my home Grand Prix. Back of the wall weather we will. Yes. I can, but again, I'm switching rooms again. Hence, now that I have the cockpit as well, I'm going to be switching rooms, setting it up entirely like a proper thing, where one side I'm going to have the cockpit and the other side I'm going to have my tables with the PC connected to both at the same time, so that I can work and play however, whenever I need. Just 2 set up some decor. Yeah, I think you can get these 3D printed. I mean, I'm sure wherever you stay, I believe Bangalore, right? I don't need to dox you, but I'm sure there will be plenty of people that 3D print stuff over there, and you can just like download the CAD file or whatever for like $1 on some website or whatever, and just get it printed for yourself. Much better than buying it off of some retailer or some store. And plus, you can then even get your like favorite tracks, whatever you want. Like I also want to add the Nürburgring to this. I want to add Hockenheim. Burger, yes. Burger. The amount of time I spent grinding Hockenheim in F1 2019 is unreal. P4, provisional P4, crazy. What a lap, an absolute banger. I'm killing it. I think Hockenheim will be pretty good in these regs. A lot of places to recharge, yeah. But again, bro, Hockenheim is also a legacy track. You can't do this battery bullshit in a place like Hockenheim. Do you actually know the reason why Hockenheim lost its place in Formula 1? Or in the calendar or whatever? I'm losing 5 tenths in the second sector and I'm losing 4 tenths in the third. So it was basically because Mercedes kept coming on and off earlier. Then when around 14, no, not 14, 2009 when Mercedes came back, and then they brought in Schumacher and Rosberg in 12. So for the Germans, it was a very good thing that, okay, you know, you have a German car company, you have 2 German drivers, hence they were all very excited. Then once Michael left, the thing died down a little. Then once Rosberg left, it was completely shattered. Like, attendance was at a record low. There was no revenue. People were struggling to pay their bills over there, be it the organizers, be it the circuit, management was tough, etc., etc. And they ended up losing their spot. Because for the Germans, having a German driver and a German team was a matter of pride. Then it wasn't anymore. And now imagine, and besides, we have so many legacy car brands and so many global brands coming out of Germany. Brands like BMW and Porsche and whatnot. You think they would want to see racing like this? They would want to hear these cars. The Nürburgring GP track, yes. Better than the Nürburgring GP track. In my opinion as well. I love Hockenheim. It's hands down one of my most favorite tracks. 7-8 tenths down on Leclerc. Currently sitting in P4. If I can stay top 7. I think this would make a very good chance to race. A very good chance for me to win the race as well. I think we should do a lap now and then sit it out, because then the moment other cars come on the track, I get pressured and I mess it up. So I believe doing the lap now in open air, in free air, will be a lot better for me. There are plenty of tracks. I think even Kyalami would be a very beautiful place to drive. And even Istanbul Park. I even absolutely loved Sochi, you know. Sochi was another track that I absolutely loved in F121. Okay, Kimi, time for a nice tow. I think you did your job. How am I down on lap time, fam? Okay, I think P4 is pretty secure. P4 is very good to go and very secure in my opinion. But still, for the sake of it, since we've got the factory regen done already and we've got enough fuel for it as well, let's take another lap. Who knows, maybe even half a tenth here and there can be very beneficial in deciding where I end up. So let's nurse these tires for a bit. I hope I get enough of a gap and enough of clean air to more push. How is the slipstream not helping? How is the slipstream not helping here? Messed it up. Do I know random corner names? I know Tarzan corner, which is corner 1, I believe, and I remember the last corner, the banking, is named after one of their motorsport legends. I had made the video last year, so I remember because of that, but I don't know all the corners. The tracks, jinka all corner names I know are Belgium, Spa-Francorchamps, Silverstone, Monza. Which other track has corner names? Monaco. Yes. Ari Lyund Lyundbet. Lyundbet, yeah, something. Yeah, exactly. I know that because I made the video last year when I was doing that series of watch this before you watch the 2025 Formula One, whatever Dutch Grand Prix. When I was doing that series last year, I made the video, hence I remember. I tried to do it this year as well, but oh my god, I was so lazy. There was so many other things to do. I didn't get the time. That's correct spelling though. Is it Ari Lyundike? If I remember correctly, it's Ari Lyundike. Ari Lyundike. He also has a son, Ari Lyundike Jr. Oh, balked. I wasn't aware of that. Hyundai. Yes, Hyundai Sohail. Okay, I need another refresher, and by refresher I mean a quick one. So give me a moment. It is pronounced as Hyundai. Hyundai. Just use PNG. I have to, bro. Honestly, I I have to make the video also for PNG fam. I ended up making those 2, 3 different videos. They did very well. I want to make one for PNG as well, but I fucking haven't had the time, man. I have I have another video idea that I have noted down. Literally, I've scribbled in my diary with everything that you cue B-roll for this thing, then this is how the script will go, then you cue the next B-roll, then you cue a transition. I have literally created an entire direction of it in my diary of what I want to do in the next video. I haven't had the time to bloody execute it. And I'll tell you the video idea, Ashwin. Give me your opinion on it. So, Sohail, you too, if you understand it. I hope you do. If not, I'll try to explain it as much as I can. So, it's basically I have this rim, I have this wheel, the XKS Pro. Then I have the ESX wheel, the round, the round wheel. And I have the Formula rim mod on the top, right? So, you can see it here somewhere. Yeah. So what my plan was that we know the wheelbase can affect your speed. We know pedals can affect your speed. Like they can make you faster because it helps you train better and understand better. What I wanted to test was that in ideal conditions or in optimal conditions, not even optimal, in fact, in standard same conditions that you keep, will the wheel that you use make a difference to your pace? Because the the mod, the wheel mod and the KX EX wheel, they're both very light in comparison to the KS Pro. KS Pro is very bulky because of obviously all the mechanics and all the buttons and whatnot. So I wanted to do that video where I drive 5 laps, let's say around Silverstone, and I drive 5 laps each with first the ES, then the mod, and then the KS. So I wanted to do that video where we see if having a lighter wheel rim affects your speed, your pace or no. What? Why did my speaker just say Bluetooth mode? Oh, no Bluetooth mode. Fucking hell. Expired. Okay, now it's working. The wheel in different races. No. Different wheels in one race. The same race on 3 different wheels. So one will be this, one will be the round wheel, and then one will be with the mod. Yeah, it does sound cool, but doesn't make sense. Would it be good content to watch or make rather? Maybe you're right, but I mean, for the sake of content and for the sake of YouTube, I think we can do that, right? Okay, so lads, are we ready for 18 laps around Circuit Zandvoort for the 2026 Formula One Dutch Grand Prix? We've had a crazy good qualifying session. And let's hope we can convert that and make it work in the race somehow. How long have I been streaming for though? We'll be completing 2 hours after this race. I think we'll call it a night after that. When people are ready to buy, they can watch it as reviews. Fair. Absolutely fair. Good point, Sohail. Makes sense. Why won't this shit load fast? Sim racing with refreshments is a lot of fun. With
For
refreshments as
years, the passionate Dutch fans have been easy
like
to find trackside in races
food,
across Europe.
snacks, drinks,
Here
and
this
whatever, or
weekend,
just
it's even easier to find the
breaks.
Dutch fans as they have a race to call their own once again. A warm welcome to all of our viewers in the Netherlands and around the globe, of course, as we get underway for the Dutch Grand Prix. 4 lefts and 10 rights make up the 14 corners of the narrow and demanding Zandvoort circuit, with plenty of peaks and valleys
Refreshment,
over
yes.
the course of the 2.6-mile lap, which will demand absolute concentration from our drivers here today.
24 hours of Le Mans.
So with the race not
I
far
can't do
away
it
from
alone,
starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like.
I can do
Charles Leclerc
2.4
lines
hours.
up on
Petit Le
pole
Mans.
position, edging out Lando
Petit
Norris,
Le Mans.
who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid,
Okay,
we
Leclerc,
have
Norris,
Russell, Lawson,
Russell. Oh, let's go. That's
Andrea
us.
Kimi Antonelli,
P4.
and
We
Piastri.
outqualified a Mercedes. We
Stroll,
outqualified
Verstappen,
McLaren. We outqualified
Hadjar,
Ferrari and
Gabriel
Red
Bortoleto,
Bull. Let's go.
Perez, Bottas, Alex Albon, and Sainz.
Yes,
Colin
Sainz and
Pinto,
Albon.
Behrman, Victor Martins,
I can't
and
do more than an
Fernando
hour.
Alonso.
I mean, it's
Gasly,
doable. 2.4 hours is
Lindblad,
very doable. I did 90
and
minutes
Esteban Ocon lines up
in
at
a
the
Assetto
back of the
Corsa
grid.
competizione.
And with lights out just
So I'm
moments
guessing
away, it's time
2.4
to
hours
go
is
down
also
to the
doable.
track.
Chal jata hai yaar. But you just
So
have
I'm
to
sure there'll
be
be plenty to talk
very
about this afternoon,
comfortable.
and who's going to talk about it with
Your
us?
seat and
None
everything,
other
your
than
setup
him.
and
Hi,
everything,
Naomi. Now, Ants, I could go on for
room
hours,
temperature
my
and
thoughts are
whatnot.
real about
It
the
needs to be at
atmosphere
that
here
point
today,
where you don't
the
have to
sea of
adjust
orange,
anything.
this Dutch
अभी जैसे
Formula
मैंने
One
already 2-3
festival,
बार AC
but
on
once
off
you're in the
किया है.
cockpit, once the visor's
But
down,
वो
what
नहीं
are the
होना चाहिए
challenges for the
ideally.
driver?
Everything
Well,
has
what
to
an
be
incredible circuit. It feels just
everything
like a roller
surrounding you
coaster.
if it's
This
at,
track has some
at the level that you
extreme
want it
banking that if you
of
walk the
comfort.
track, you almost
उसके
feel
बाद
like
you
you're
can do
horizontal. It also has some blind corners, so make sure you're not looking at the nose of your car
then
and
you
that
can
you're
do
looking far ahead.
2.5 hours.
And if you look far enough past the Orange Army, you might even spot the beach.
All right,
Okay,
strategy
give me a quick
time.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Loud and clear. Copy
Race
that.
engineer Ashwin
Okay,
Nat.
here we go. I know
What do
you
you
can
say?
do. Don't let me down.
Fuel load should be about 19, I believe. +1 is more than enough for race trim. And strat undercuts are much better than overcuts in my opinion, especially in the 26 wala apna regulations. So I'm guessing a medium to hard is much better than a hard to medium. What say? Let's just add 11.9, 1.3 plus to be on the safer side. So we stick with the undercut then. Good strat. Mediums to hards. +1 only. Okay, copy. Let's have a look at race director. Leclerc on mediums, Lando, Russell on softs, bold, Kimi on mediums, Piastri on soft. Everybody else is on soft. You have to wake up at 5 a.m. Then sleep, fam. It's already 12. How are you surviving? I need a good 7-8 hours sleep, man. Otherwise, I can't work. My brain doesn't function well. Do we have a set of softs though? I don't think so. Oh, we do. But no. I don't want to miss. Okay. I'll try to push more and finish the race faster than as fast as I can. We good to go, lads? Shall we lock in? It's time for Goatson to do goat behavior. Fucking bruh. Okay. Shall we? Goat simulator stream. Let's go. So. It's a good start. Piastri is already on the inside of the soft tires. It's gonna be tough to keep him. Oh, there was barely a touch, man. What are you calling a collision? Fuck off. Alright, so far so good in lap 1. We've held position, not lost any. No damage, nothing.
Okay, so overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system now. Use boost on the next.
Oh, the lead is changing. The papaya that's on top, and Russell and Leclerc, they touch Martin. Norris has taken the lead of the Grand Prix. Leclerc is down to P3. Russell moves up. This is an interesting race to say the least. I should have sent it down the inside of Leclerc to there at the chicane, but I did not. And now I'm under pressure from Piastri.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
Piastri. Was it you who had your Discord name on IRC? Was it Vettel Bihari Vajpayee? If I remember correctly, was that you? Okay, I've moved up into P3 by overtaking Leclerc. Aishwarya Raikkonen, yes, I remember that. Very creative. I'm gonna have to build the gap onto Stroll and Leclerc behind. I'm gonna have to close.
McLaren drivers just completed a pass for the lead of the race.
Oh, let's go. Please keep battling Norris and Russell this way. Let me close the gap up to you. You want to win the race? I'd be happy with the P5 as well. But I just want to defend my position for as long as I possibly can. And I need to stop touching the grass so much. Yo, Pallu, what's up? 30 minutes? Yeah, 30 minutes. Wait, is the GTA 6 trailer dropping in 30 minutes or something? Aim for the stars, they said. Yes, that's what. I didn't get the Netflix reminder, what the fuck? देखना पड़ेगा, चलो stream पे देखेंगे. I don't think I can stream it, right? Will I be able to play it on stream without getting a copyright?
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Right. Right, left, up and down. I'm moving sides up and down, side to side, like a roller coaster. This is the goat. Every fucking driver, get out of my way. I'm Liam Lawson. Look, in a career mode where Lance Stroll is driving for Ferrari, anything can happen, fam.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Oh, I wasn't aware. I had completely forgotten about it, to be very honest. Obviously, bro, it's like the biggest event of the decade. Practically, nothing that ever happens is gonna be this sought after or this big as GTA 6 is. And to be very fair, we've already gotten the extended look, if you know about all the leaks. I'm sliding already, fam. Front left is struggling. Piastri has closed down the gap. I've lost my lead to the two ahead. Okay, I'm gonna have to start braking about a little earlier. Fucking hell.
Okay, Liam, Piastri's behind. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy.
Playing in my mind. Crazy. Wait, unboxing next lap. Why is he giving me such a stupid objective right now? Unboxing next lap at the end of lap 8. Okay, copy.
That wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid, but listen, don't worry about it. It's a long way to go, so let's just focus until
Just
the
trying
end.
to get my bias forward and I lost the position of Piastri. It's gonna take a long time to get used to the steering. But we'll get the place back. No worries.
We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
Copy.
we be able to get the podium? Will we be able to keep it? Piastri is just jealous that I'm quicker. So here's my middle finger, Liam Lawson. I'm Liam Lawson. The guy who made that song, he does not even know what he's done, to be very honest. He does not know what he's done for the F1 community. How much he's contributed to it.
Don't forget, box this lap.
Oh! Hey, what the hell? No, wait, what the fuck? I didn't click the button and it automatically gave me some good shit. No, I can't lose out on my pit stop, fam. How do I get into the pits? I should have just accepted the first. Thank goodness. Come on, nobody blocked me.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go.
Let's go.
Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Exactly, bro.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
This is my moment. This feels like my chance. This feels like my moment. Everyone needs a fit. Everyone needs a close up. Let me see you. What? I was supposed to push and get my gap up to Piastri, but that clearly hasn't happened. Ashwin, for the sake of our race and the sake of our position, is it better if we let Piastri by and tail him in his overtake mode or whatever? Or should we keep pushing and utilize our tires and whatnot? Position in my opinion. Okay, copy. It's gonna be very tough to defend. Not gonna be an easy task against Piastri and a McLaren. Why is he pushing so much? New Zealand Minister of Defense.
To fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres.
He's just gonna do a haka in front of. Imagine, bro. Seriously, imagine this. Lawson gets a podium. Okay, and he starts doing a haka on the stage. It's so crazy to watch. Advice from me, just drive. That's exactly what crew chief would have said in this moment. Ends with the middle finger. How's battery management looking, Ashwin? Looks good, let's go. Oh,
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
no, I got distracted. No. I started looking at the screen, at the chat screen actually. We gotta focus, you gotta lock in, fam. Got 6 more laps to go. Got a podium to defend. Medium locks in. Oh, I'm locking up the fronts. Time to move the bias. Well, that's one great thing about this wheel is that there's a button at the back. This helps me toggle my boost mode on and off.
Okay, Liam, we've got
Okay,
more
copy.
fuel in hand that we need, so let's push and use it all up. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 4.5 seconds.
The R5. What R5? R5 is called the R5 is the base. So this base is called the R5. The wheel is called the KS Pro. So this is the R5 racing bundle. I got a round wheel and pedals along with it. And then I bought this wheel separately. Now I plan on upgrading my base and stuff as well. Yeah, I was asking what do you think about the SRP 2 pedals, Ashwin? Have you seen them? What are you doing, fam? Yeah, but will you get like SRP2 or will you go for something like the CRP? So don't tell me I'm gonna fail this target as well.
I'm afraid we didn't quite meet our targets there, but don't worry about it. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus on the rest of this race.
CRP is too expensive. I think SRP has better fare. I was also thinking SRP2, but then if I'm upgrading, yeah, actually, you know what? I'll spend that on the base, you know, R12 with SRP2 pedals would make a lot more sense. What do you think? What do you say? So I've managed to pull Antonelli and all these other guys also into the fight, and they're right on my ass, right behind Piastri. And if I'm unable to pull the gap or defend, I'm going to lose like 4 positions at once.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trading the car ahead by. 6.8 seconds.
I was initially thinking R9 and SRP2, but then a lot of people said that it's better to go for the R12, and the difference isn't, in terms of price, isn't a lot. So yeah, I saw that. But bro, did you see the wheels? The Porsche GT3 wheel is fine, okay, given. It's a replica of the original or whatever, but the Merc wheel is basically the KS Pro, the one that I have, with the Merc logo on it. And the Mustang wheel is basically the CS Pro wheel with the Mustang logo on it.
You've lost some time to the car behind.
It just seems like a rip-off at this point. Given that I'm a Mercedes fan, you'll see everywhere around this room I basically have Mercedes in some place or the other. But it just seems like a rip-off. Exactly. I'll just print a Merc sticker and put it on top of this. In the middle it says Moza Racing. उसके ऊपर Merc sticker लगा दूंगा, हो जाएगा भाई. The penultimate lap is coming to a close, after which I'm going to have one more lap, the final, to defend, and Antonelli has managed to overtake Piastri for P4. And I'm guessing them fighting is going to benefit me tremendously.
Final lap of the race, final lap.
As long as I keep it on the track.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 8.3 seconds.
Engineer quiet.
Understood, copy that.
What wheel rotation? 300 degrees. I'm at 300 for F1. Then for hypercars, hypercars and GT both in fact are at 720, and then Forza is 900 only. We somehow managed to defend and keep Piastri and Antonelli at bay for about 16 laps to take the podium of the Dutch Grand Prix. Liam Lawson. Oh boy. Why does he get the fucking driver of the day, fam? I struggled my ass off for that.
He takes the checker flag and wins.
Yes, that's a podium. It's a P3 and a podium. Vamos, guys.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action.
I don't know, we need to see this replay, but
be sure to join us.
Haters, absolute haters, man. But we got very good points. 6 points in sprint, 15 in the feature race. 21 in total. We are up to 33, move up to P9. which is great. Also, have you driven the Madrid track in the game yet? Yes, we won a rivalry. Vamos. The world is absolutely not ready for a loss in drivers championship. Fair. It's dog shit in my opinion. My very honest opinion is dog shit. We did not need another street circuit, especially a street circuit that replaces the Catalunya. Dog shit. I'll just quit the game so that then we can chat for 5 minutes, and that's pretty much it. The banked corner is the selling point, is the USP of the circuit. You have a banked corner and you got grandstand over there, so people will be looking at the cars this way. You put fucking pieces of shit everywhere. Yeah, just got rid of the game. And you wanted to see the back of the wheel, right? So this is how it looks. 4 paddle shifters. 2 are meant for the clutch. These are your normal paddles. And here you've got 2 actionable buttons. Here you've got 2 actionable buttons. So I generally use this one on the right for boost mode. And the front, though, you all have already seen plenty of times now. They are Brake Magic Hamilton 2021. Crazy हो गया, crazy. 2 hours 22 minutes, crazy ass stream. But I think we'll call it a night because Sohail also needs to sleep, and we need to probably eat a little bit and then sleep because tomorrow is also a long day. So anyway, GG's indeed. Good drive, goats and drive. Firstly, Sohail, thank you so much for the subscription gifts, membership gifts, whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called. So yeah, really thank you for that. While not necessary, does mean a lot. And thank you for tuning in, Ashwin. Hope you enjoyed. I'll definitely work on my PNG video as well, for sure, this weekend. I'll try my level best to get that done and put it up. And yes, I'll try it. Like I keep saying, I'll try my best to stream more often, dedicate a little more time, and as and when I can. I'll also try streaming a little bit of Forza this weekend. Next major feature, all right then, I'll hold it. No worries. I'll try playing Forza possibly tomorrow night because tomorrow is a long day. तो उसके बाद थोड़ा Forza में chill कर सकते हैं, no stress. Yep, we'll try Forza tomorrow and then weekend पे थोड़ा और कुछ कोशिश की जाएगी. But until then, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you so much for staying around. And once again, huge shout out to our boy Sohail Storm for the membership gifts. Have a good night and a good remainder of the weekend. Hope to see you guys soon, whenever possible. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Ciao.